Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Leo. Leo, what's going on with you? Let's see what's coming in. So we have a person who's walked away. This is someone who feels like they need to move on. This is someone who's also seeking more from life than what they've been experienced in this situation. Yeah, this is someone who's moving on. This is someone looking for something else here. Yeah, it's a person who's been feeling kind of trapped in a situation. Same thing keeps happening, so it's time to move on and break free. Nice. This is someone taking responsibility for their life by moving away from a situation. Yeah, there's change coming. Look at that. Yeah, this is someone feeling kind of trapped here. It's the illusion of entrapment, but it's still, they're not fulfilled. This is someone seeking something better. So this could be someone even moving and relocating, moving out, but this has to do with change. Yeah, we got a big changes coming. I see financial changes as well. Yeah, we got the King of Swords. This is a person who has experience. So this is someone who's kind of coming across as a little emotionally unavailable. But what I feel is change, and there is growth here. Yeah, there's big changes coming. I see stability. I see somebody here who's very wise. It's a person who's able to be impartial, though. So this is someone making a decision. A judgment. Because they have experience. Yeah, we got something sneaky going on. Someone's sneaking away because they're trapped in a situation. This is someone who's got themselves caught in a trap here. But it's often insecurity. And you can see it's often feeling really insecure. But I got to tell you, with this, change is coming. And there is big changes coming. There's going to be growth, financial growth, and stability. Yeah, nice. Yeah, we got a person here who's reminiscing. This is someone who longs for love, but it's an energy of reminiscing. So this is about leaving all this behind and moving forward. Someone's leaving the past in the past, but this is how someone who has a crush, they're longing, but you can see the energy of this. There definitely is something else going on here behind the scenes. So someone lacking emotion, but it all isn't what it seems with this person. Someone's been crushing on someone for a long time. They're trying to figure something out here. But whatever it is, this trap, this feeling trapped, it's an illusion. It's someone overthinking. They keep thinking and thinking. It's now time to leave something behind. It's about creating change. Yeah, it's a person who's been kind of waiting for a situation to come to fruition here. This is also expansion. Like I see someone expanding the horizon. I see financial growth. So, yeah, I feel like some of you got a person here. Somebody's maybe been crushing on you for a while. They've been focusing on their money. Look at that. There's going to be a victory. So I do see a victory here. Wise choices. Somebody here is wise. See, this is someone I feel who knows. They have experience. They've experienced this before. They know. And it is someone who's good at being impartial. And this is sometimes a good thing because it's somebody making a judgment. And it is going to be a victory. Someone's breaking free from something that's holding them back. So it's what's been holding this person back to create change. Tell me about that 8. I'm going to grab a different deck here. Tell me about this 8 of Swords energy. Yeah, see, it's justice. Justice is in someone's favor. See, someone here is getting caught. And I wouldn't be surprised someone's in some trouble here. And some of you, maybe it has nothing to do with you, but it's also about being fair. There's harmony. So there's harmony and fairness coming in. There's beautiful changes. I see financial stability. Someone here has been trying to figure something out. They've been looking at all the facts and the figures. But it is someone who kind of tries to sneak away. Yeah, gone off to lick their wounds a little bit here, but because of this, there's going to be a victory. See, there's this victory coming in. Someone's breaking free from what's holding them back. It's maybe breaking free from a relationship, a commitment. Because to me, this is a lack of harmony. But this is a situation that's about to be made right. See, look at that. Aha, victory. Someone's been enlightened, seeing truth in a situation. Let's have a look at the world. Yeah, what's going on with the world? Yeah, big changes, fast changes. So this is someone going through a lot of changes. It's happening very suddenly, likely feeling a little overwhelmed, but it's actually going to turn out positive. Some of you have multiple opportunities coming in. I do see things speeding up. I do see a busy time ahead. But there is this crush and this longing. Someone's reminiscing here. It's a person taking a pause, seeing things from a whole different perspective. Yeah, there's going to be a whole change of perspective on this. Wow. I mean, to me, it looks like someone is just not happy where they're at. That's why I feel change, movements, time to move. It could be just someone thinking it's time to just move on, but maybe even a change of location, because it has to do with business, stability, finances. Someone who's been planning and preparing this for a while. They've taken a little pause. They're looking at it in a couple different ways. See the impartial? So it is about being fair. So someone maybe wasn't fair here, but it's about fixing it and making things right. Let's have planning for the long term. What is this all about? Yeah, see, this is someone who sees the bigger picture. See, moving towards happiness, emotional fulfillment. This is a celebration. This could be someone's been checking someone out here too. And this is often someone checking someone out, looking at things. Someone who looks at someone and kind of looks away. But it's an energy of someone trying to figure something out. And it's energy of facts, something financial too. But there is going to be a victory here because it is a breakthrough. See, a breakthrough. Aha. I know. That's like the vibe I'm getting. Yeah, they get it. They see the bigger picture. There's going to be some happiness coming in here. Yeah, this is someone laying down their burden, see a breakthrough, maybe paying off debt, paying off their home. But it is about baggage being released. It's also an energy of accountable and someone being held accountable. Yeah. And this is definitely the end, another cycle. See these tens? There's happiness, but this is burdens being lifted, a weight off someone's shoulders. This is about somebody coming in right, putting the shoe on the other foot, how the other person feels. So this person's done this. Now, some of you have two things going on here, and I do see multiple. Could be someone coming back around, but it could be also an energy where you have that realization it's time to move on. I feel like it's a person coming your way big time, though. Like, yeah, I see loyalty, faith, truth. Somebody who, it's about being on the same page. This is someone who's learned something, and they're having this massive aha. See, it's a bit of an awakening, a bit of a wake-up call. Yeah, it's heeding the call. That's what the decision is. It's going to be some sort of communication. I feel it coming here. Yeah, it's all about lessons being learned, being on the same page, rules, regulations, structure. It's time to restructure. Okay? And this has to do with someone restructuring their life, making necessary changes. This is someone who sees truth. Something's been holding this person back. So it's kind of like, what's holding me back? That's why there's the breakthrough. This is someone letting go of baggage from the past. This is someone who pulls their weight, though. See, this is not just someone who pulls their weight. They don't lay their burdens on another person. So it's about coming in right. Look at that. See, better days ahead. There's happier days ahead. This is moving into calmer waters. Yeah, it actually goes like this. So, yeah, you can see somebody's gone off to lick their wounds. They're running away, but it's giving this other person this opportunity because I feel this is someone who's been doing a lot of thinking. And they are looking at things in a couple different ways. They put the shoe on the other foot. But this is about things calming down, a little time in between. This is someone applying what they've learned to this situation. Ooh, brighter days ahead, happier days. Yeah, you got a King of Wands. So some of you are dealing with a couple of people here. Now, there could be different things going on in your life too, but somebody is definitely caught in some kind of trap. It's probably some sort of deception, somebody being a player, being sneaky, and they're getting caught. But they're trying to like get away, but they're not going to get away with it. Okay? Somebody who's the player, the sneaky energy. Always remember with the Seven of Swords, all isn't always what it seems. And this is where the breakthrough, I feel, really comes in. Yeah, because this is someone learning, applying this. And it is an energy of things calming down, moving into very happier days ahead. This is someone determined to have success, win or lose, victory. Yeah. Ooh, tell me about this King of Wands. Yeah. This is someone ending a painful period in your life. I love this. Why? It's rising like the phoenix from the ashes. So somebody is basically being vindicated. Everything's coming to the surface in this too, because it is all about the bigger picture, happier days ahead. Yeah, so much lovely energy. To me, it's somebody breaking free from an unhealthy relationship where the same thing keeps happening over and over again. So someone finally, I feel, taking control of their own life, their world. And it's someone creating their own world. And this is the energy of all this release. This is definitely happier days ahead. Yeah, see, releasing. It is releasing all this negativity, this energy of lack, loneliness. It's all being released. Lack of money, whatever it may be. This is someone who's focused. They know what they want and they're going for it. They've done a lot of thinking. Someone here isn't going to get what they want, though, because I do think someone who's trying to get away with something isn't going to get away with it. Interesting. I do see an Aries energy, Aries, Leo, Sag energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius for some of you, and others of you, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But it has to do with long-term planning, stability. Someone's been planning, looking ahead, preparing. And they are breaking free. And it is someone leaving this all in the past, all this lack and negativity. And this is good luck basically too, because this is about going down this path. Yeah. Wow. Whatever is happening, I think it's paying off bills, paying off debt, victory. If there was lack of money or someone ghosted you, ignored you, like I say, it's all being left behind because it's all about applying lessons learned. Someone's learned something. Okay, and they're feeling really happy. They see the bigger picture, and they're going to take a leap of faith. Yeah, tell me about the Ten of Wands. Yeah, see long-term stability. It's a partnership. This could be, some of you could have a job situation. I do see love. Yeah, but very much happier days ahead. Everything's calm, just moving into those calmer waters. A lot of things being learned. And definitely someone here is ready to take a leap of faith. Someone did something sneaky. They took a risk. That's the one. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if that's someone kind of being caught in their own lies, their own deception here. Yeah. But it's still a breaking free for yourself. And I do see a person definitely heading towards you. Look at that. See, there's opportunity. See, there's beautiful opportunities coming in. I do see fantasizing, romanticizing. It's someone looking at it. See, it's been planned. It's been prepared. Someone's prepared for anything. They're looking at how it's all played out, and they prepared themselves with everything they know. And it is about partnering up and stability. You got an Emperor coming in. So this is an energy of an Emperor too. So this is someone who's very wise. They have experience. This is someone speaking truth, loyalty. Someone who's loyal and faithful, doing things by the book, playing by the rules. Someone hasn't been doing that. So this is why I feel this is all about going down this path, Leo. This person's heading in your direction. They could be an Aries, but I also see Scorpio, Taurus. They could be anyone when the Emperor shows up, any of these signs. Even some There's definitely Aries, Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah, a lot of that energy. And then Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah. Yeah. Saying to trust your intuition. See, some of you have a person who's been keeping options, keeping secrets. And I feel like you already know the answers you're seeking. But I got to tell you, if you're the person with options, this person knows. Yeah. I do see someone here kind of in that insecurity energy trying to sneak away. So someone going off to lick their wounds, right? Because I feel someone's being caught in a deception. Yeah, definitely the player. But it's not necessarily the King of Wands, okay? Because everyone looks at the King of Wands as a player. But this is someone taking a risk. And they're rising like the phoenix from the ashes, which often feels like Sagittarius. So you're definitely dealing with a few people, but it doesn't have to be. It's just a person here who's ended a very painful period in their life. See, justice is going in someone's favor, which means justice is going in your favor. Saying to trust your intuition. Pay attention to the red flags. They may be cautioning you. Okay. So if you've got choices to make and some messages, communication coming in the blue, there's movement. Okay, so it's telling you to look before you leap regardless. Yeah, see, this is a whole new cycle, things going in your favor. Someone sees you in a very favorable light. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's a work situation. Emperors are often bosses. But this is an energy of a victory. I mean, there literally is a victory here. Everything going well. Timing is just right, too. This is the thing. It's someone living in the moment, taking a risk, and they're going for it because they see things in a favorable light after weighing the pros and the cons or from looking at it from a couple of different ways. Yeah. So we have someone here, see King and Queen of Pentacles, which shows stability. Okay. This is the victory. Two people working together. See, some of you, it's a job situation, working with someone and having a victory, higher paid position, Wheel of Fortune. You've got good luck and timing. Something's happening just at the right time here. Yeah, tell me about the Emperor. The Emperor is the one making this happen because they're the one who's learned all this. They've looked at things in a couple different ways. They're very logical. So someone who looks at the facts. Yeah, and then we have, this is somebody with King of Pentacles energy, but it is about stability, partner up. See, there's two King of Pentacles energy here. Two people who are stable. But one of these people is a little bit on the sneaky side. But it's funny because it goes in your favor. Yeah, it's probably a work situation, but a lot of you, it is. I do see the energy of a lot of emotion here. See, it's someone learning, see, doing things by the book, playing by the rules. Someone's changing their life. They're ready to move. They're ready to change their life, which they're coming your way. It could be a person wanting to come visit. I mean, it could be a vacation. But it's all about happier days ahead. The bigger picture, two people spending some time here. See, it feels comfortable. And I do see a victory. Lots of stability here. Long-term stability too. I mean, this change of perspective, this is someone sees things completely different. Now, it could be someone just checking you out where you look at each other and look away. And it's often someone who can't read someone. They can't figure them out. But they're figuring it out. Aha. It could be insecurity. Seven of Swords, you never really know with the Seven of Swords what it is. It could be sneaky. And this is why you have to play it safe. You know, you're a little cautious playing it safe, which is what the King and Queen of Pentacles energy is. But to me, it looks like you're about to partner up with someone. And like I say, it could be work. Definitely victory. I mean, this is just crazy. This is someone achieving goals, what they hope to achieve. There's going to be public recognition too. So this is all something going to be recognized. There's rewards here. It feels to me like a blessing coming in. And it could be where someone's literally dodging a bullet. Yeah, it's really positive though. If you don't know what this is and you can't put your finger on it, give it a little time to play out, it says. Give it a little time to play out. Look before you leap. Okay? If you got someone who ghosted you, ignored you, it's more than likely because they're insecure or they feel they can't provide. Because this is two people who provide for each other. This is a partnership. It's all about long-term stability. This is someone who's planning and preparing. But see, you have this other person here. Where did they go? The King of Pentacles. See, this is a different person. It's someone who's reminiscing. Or you could be reminiscing. I would have to, it feels as though you're reminiscing about this person. But taking a pause, see, looking at it from a whole different perspective. I think you're dodging a bullet from someone. See, sometimes you'll get a King of Pentacles that's very generous, very stable, but you have others who are avoidants because they don't want to provide anything. And it's often just people who are on their own paths here. But this is about timing, things happening at the right time. And it could be just being in the right time in the right place. But this is a goal being achieved, and it's a victory. Take care, Leo. I wish you the best. Just pay attention to what's going. This is sometimes people don't pay attention to what's going on around them. And then when things happen, it can be a little overwhelming. So start, when you're out and about, look around you, see what's going on. Because it could just even be eye contact between two people. And it could be someone, and I do feel often this is someone just can't figure someone out. They just can't put their finger on it. What is it about this person? Interesting. It's cautious. It's two people who play it safe. But it's all what you both want to achieve. And I do think you're going to go down this path together here. Take care, and we'll see you soon.